She like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep the score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts. Whole team counting, that's a big number.
Blow your mind.
Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Ay. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Ay. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. Ay. I cop a car, I run it back. Go yo, then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello? That's the check calling. Let me click over real quick to let my check talk it. I eat it, ooh, Pac-Man. That's the way my neck talking. Right? I ain't never coming back the way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bad, but I'm past that with a NASDAQ. That's cash when the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab brown man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit. I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit. I'm sad like, who's that knocking at my window? They say that it's the money, I'm like tenfold. Over and out. That's gon' make you up like a limbo. She said she not a, she an. Ooh, why you do that like that? It's a lot of.
And, Coach, we are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome here in New Orleans. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These here guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Here we go. It's a 70, Indy. Check, 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Go, go.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Protein spill.
SOS, SOS, SOS. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Slam, slam. Check your hot read. Check three, check three. Watch the safety creep.
Ready?
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Being chased out left. Now he's going to throw deep back. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Desmond King picks it. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Got it.
53 is the mic.
6-6, pull it high.
Lefty,
check three. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creep.
Hey, lock it.
Safety's creeping.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Good job, D. Good job.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Hey, Sam off.
52. Big dance.
Rock it. Now.
2nd and 1. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. A gritty play there. Put his nose down and got his guys a first.
60 or. Recon, 132 fighter. Hey.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Mike, 53.
That's not new.
53 to Mike. 50.
Hey, exit.
Come on, D.
Check.
General West.
To Mike. 53 to Mike.
Here we go. Check 24. Bang.
Let go.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
What are you doing? You can't get past me.
Down.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
Go.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
Hey, let go.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Watch twist. Watch.
Fair.
Say.
Shit.
Sponge.
Shoot.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. I was waiting for them to get there first because the momentum they carry from last week, unbelievable. They had a snowman, 8 sacks.
You were surprised that it took this long, and this isn't that long, truthfully. But here's the thing. If you've seen that on tape, your offensive line is going to have to ask for help. Tight end has to stay in. If you use a fullback, keep him in. Make sure you have extra people to try and keep your quarterback upright. Didn't work on that play.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Smoke.
Throwing on first down. Frank. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A gain of 32 that time. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Shit. Watch the shit. Hey.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Falcons' 12-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's get that ball right here. Under 10.
Operating from the gun. Frank. This is caught at about yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Desmond King there on the coverage. Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
With the score, Saints 3, Falcons 0.
Ready up.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in this spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Yeah, they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
Leo!
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big pickup of 38. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Check out.
Go out.
He's coming. We got double up.
Go. Now.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
On the delay, Jones. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal. Now Jones. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Saints' 6-yard line.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
You don't want it. Alert three. Watch out.
Now.
Switch. Kill.
Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Aaron Jones with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Falcons 7, Saints 3. Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. On first down, Frank. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, New Orleans. Will Fuller with touchdown number 20 on the year. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. Remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you...
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Aaron Jones with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Falcons have once again taken the lead. Now Myers for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. To throw again, Frank. And his throw is incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's third down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Check Mike 11, check Mike 11. Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs. Hey, check.
Ready? Back to throw. Frank. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st.
First down, Falcons.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. That's it, baby.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Hey!
Let's go, let's go.
Hey, Haywood!
Here's a 2nd and 7. And his throw here's incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and it's 3rd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Rock it. Hey, Wahoo! Hey.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
And 2 stop.
Come on, boy. You better be ready.
Go.
Check. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine.
Bam.
Right here. We got to step it up. Watch that. Check. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Cooper's got it. 8 yards, 1st down as they're able to convert.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Switch on travel.
26. Tighten up.
SOS.
Look at me. Go.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming.
Yo. Go.
Slam. Check out.
Go.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook, and he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Mike, 53.
5.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53.
Leo. You're out.
Check three, check three. Watch the safety creep. Check.
Now.
On me.
53 to Mike.
They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Mike, 53, Mike.
What? Squeeze. Go. Deep grip.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Davis now to return it. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
57 to Mike 57.
Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Yeah.
Hey, let's get this.
From the gun, Frank. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
61.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off play action. Frank. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Intended for Will Fuller. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
Here's Matt Wild now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Break.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey, watch his slant. Watch his slant. Watch his slant. Watch his slant. Good dash. Good dash.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll set them back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Hey, check 24. Check 24. Check. Hey, lock it. Check 24. Check. Yo. Ready.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Hey, stand up. Go.
Again, it's Jones. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Down. 60 yards. Rock it. I'm coming after you. Out. Now.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Returnable here for Davis. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
At the 19-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, Delta.
57 to the mic. 57 to the mic. I got one.
Here's 2nd and 8. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. Frank. He sets to fire deep. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about everywhere.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. Off play action. Frank. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, New Orleans. Will Fuller. His 21st touchdown of the season as his guys are able to regain the lead. The 21st pick back in the 2016 draft, Will Fuller, and we know that he can take the top off of a defense.
He certainly can, and the way that he does it is just straight, pure speed. And I started with one of the better defensive coordinators in the league, and I said, how do you defend that? He said, at times, you absolutely don't. If the quarterback gets time and he heaves it downfield, Will Fuller's going to outrun any coverage you put out there.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They're running it. Show it. Check.
Now Hunt. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
Go! No. Off. Check 50. Look at me. Go. Ready?
They'll run again with Hunt. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a 1st down.
And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And he fires one that's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. 36, 36.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
You got it.
At the 40-yard line.
You gonna take. You got take. You got hard. Switch. Yes. Be right.
They'll go again to Jones. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. The Falcons on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Hey, echo. 53, Mike, go.
They'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down.
Switch gears. Slam. Look, squeeze. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Back. Yep. Let's go. Shoot.
On first down, it's Jones. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
53's the money. 53. Check 53.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
49. Check 49. He's checking. Crash.
Watch the eye.
Go. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, team 6.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete.
Let's go.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 36.
Go.
They'll run on first down. Jones. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
60 Pittsburgh.
Let's go, D.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there.
Watch the whip. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Check 99. Slam. Ready?
On first down, it's Hunt. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Check back. Hey, Sam on. Switch. Rock it. Get it.
They run again with Hunt, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check 26. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
On third down, here's Jones. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
So a big kick to get this back to even. Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get into overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you, but you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
You gonna see me in your nightmare. Smooth.
Off the play fake. Frank going up top. And this is going to be intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
It's been a long day for you. Check 3, check 3, check 3.
Look at me. Go, shoot.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And a solid run down inside the 30. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Stick to yours.
Let's go, let's go.
Hey, shoot. Leo. Go out.
2nd and 3. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. And the question now, can they get closer on 3rd down? A field goal from here, you're looking at right about a 52-yarder.
Hard. Check, check, check. Check 24. Check.
Look, squeeze. Bang, bang. Five.
Running right, Jones.
Check three.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And Myers left that one out there. It's no good. Wide to the right, and that changes everything here in OT. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. This quarterback now has hit on just 7 of 17 passes, 41%. Looking to throw. Frank. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
Come to my work. Watch twist. Watch twist.
80 weapons.
Let's go, D.
Hey, Alpha.
It's going to be a long day. Save.
So that'll back him up 5.
Let's go now. 60 Pittsburgh.
It's our field.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, it's our house.
Hey.
Check right to left. Watch the run.
Ready.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Frank. Got a man on the right sideline. It's Duncan. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one covers 29 yards. First down. From Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Here I come again.
Go on. Go.
Slow. No. Check. Crunch.
Get it.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
It's a party now. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Check. Check. Hey, Haywood. Under 10. Under 10. Trickstone, travel. Bravo.
2nd and 4. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That one, a first down pickup of 8. This is a big spot for a rookie QB, and overtime's kind of where you earn your stripes, isn't it?
It really is, and we've talked with enough coaches and players about how these youngsters are getting into the game and playing this at such a high level so early. But overtime, that's an entirely different animal, and he's handling it well.
Yeah, starting to put together a nice drive.
Hey, wahoo! Yo, go, go! 57's the mic. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Buzz. 57. Mike, 57. Pick me up. Here we go. 57's the mic. Watch 57.
On 1st and 10, Frank. He's got Fuller. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Now, Mike 57. Know your job. Let's go.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
57. Mike, 57. Hey, watch the ball. Let's go.
Off play action. Frank. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive.
Hey, Foxtrot.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Oh, you got deep? Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Hey, tight. Look at me. Zipper.
Banjo.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Shoot. Operating from the gun. Frank out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A partner, a great game that we got to see, and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for New Orleans, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they fall to defeat for the second time this season. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew,